Welcome back to high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. We're in Tuscola for the Tuscola Warriors and Villa Grove Blue Devils. After one half of play, Tuscola has a 33-22 advantage over Villa Grove. Chris Patton and Luke Johnson. And Luke, we've seen good things from both teams on offense and defense, and we've seen some bad things from both teams on offense and defense. They're kind of going through some spurts of good play, spurts of bad play.
I would say so far it's been whoever turns the ball over the most right now. Whoever turns the ball over the most is going to lose this game. Villa Grove has had a lot of silly fouls and a lot of turnovers. You cut both those in half, they're either right in this game or they're winning this game because of the silly fouls and turnovers. Tuscola, on the other hand, they need to cut down the turnovers, execute a little bit more, and this game was over in the first quarter.
Yeah, Warriors jumped out to a 10-point first quarter lead. They had 19-9 was their lead after one quarter of play. And Villa Grove, 13 points in the second quarter to Tuscola's 12. So actually, it's 14, sorry. So Tuscola did take the second quarter. Math not as great as it used to be, I guess. But we're getting ready to start the third quarter, and hopefully the coaches were able to get across to the kids, hey, let's quit reaching, let's quit slapping, and let's be smart with some of this stuff. The Warriors in the first half were led by 12 points from Sharom Shabru. Villa Grove's leading scorer was we're trying to read our stats here, but we'll get back to that here in a little bit as we've started play here in the third quarter. Driving and just kind of overthrowing just a little bit for the Warriors. Shabru's going to get it, puts up a shot from the elbow, no good. Hard charging for a rebound was Eli Kaufman. Villa Grove gets it though. Here they come down the floor. Noah Palmer puts it up and good. 2 points for Noah Palmer. 33-24 is the Tuscola advantage.
Villa Grove out in the fast break, getting 2 easy points right away.
Shabru makes a nice move, nice shot fake, then drives the baseline, puts it up and in right under the basket. Sharom Shabru, 2 more points to add to his total. 14 for him. Warriors put back that pressure on, and Villa Grove takes a little time but is able to beat it. Driving the lane, though, is Gabe Palmer. He gets it knocked away, then he must have touched it after it was hit by the Tuscola player. It's going to be Warrior ball. 35-24, Tuscola leads Villa Grove, 7:05 remaining in the third quarter. We'll see if these teams slow it up or if they keep this up tempo going. Warriors spreading out a little bit. Coberlin is the leading scorer for Villa Grove so far with 11 points. That's not too bad for a guy who wasn't listed on the varsity roster. Nice give and go. Layup no good for Christian Wood, though. He just a little too hard. Villa Grove gets it, and they bring it back down the court. Gabe Palmer gives it to 13 Noah Palmer. He shoots it across the court. Try to feed the post, does Villa Grove. It's taken away. Then it's knocked away from number 3, Christian Wood. Haight gets the ball, spinning for a layup. He misses that. It's tipped back and tipped to him, but he is standing out of bounds when he grabs it.
Hake with a nice spin move. All he had to do was jump stop in the middle of the lane and finish that layup. Is an easy 2 points. Trying to be a little flashy there again to, get the crowd involved.
A little too much flash, a little doing more than you need to from both these teams tonight. Villa Grove has it now. Gabe Palmer looks like he was going to put up a 3, but doesn't. Throws it across the court to Austin Hubbard. Now it's in the corner with Brandon Coberlin. Like we said, freshman not listed on the varsity roster, but does come in and has played quite a first half. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Tuscola's number 3, Christian Wood, 6-foot senior guard. And pass it once again, not corralled. Villa Grove gets it now. They're going to push it down the court. Lucas Vandeventer has it, feeds off to 32. That's Austin Hubbard. Shot up and no good. Rebound put back and in though. Number 13, Noah Palmer has 2 more points for Villa Grove. It's a 9-point Tuscola lead. Hake puts up a 3-pointer off the back iron and no good. Bounces right to Villa Grove's waiting defender there. Going to grab it is Austin Hubbard, and here come the Blue Devils. Coberlin gets it, and he's going to drive, but the blocking foul is called against Tuscola's number 3, Christian Wood.
Villa Grove, is cut into the lead a little bit, but their offense is still, there's a lot of standing around still for Villa Grove's offense. I think that's what's hurting them at this point in time, is that no cutters, no ball movement really. They just kind of stand in one spot, and whoever can drive.
Christian Wood picks up his 3rd foul. That's the first foul here in the second half. Villa Grove gets it now. Coberlin gets it, swishes it through. 2 points, Brandon Coberlin. 2 more to Villa Grove. 35-28. It's down to a 7-point Tuscola lead. That's the closest this game's been for a little while. And as we say that, Tuscola finds that man on the baseline. Jerome Shabru does it yet again. He has had a wonderful game so far.
And there's the spread him out, drive to the basket, kick it to the guy that's open.
Spread him out, and he knows what to do along that baseline. It's back to a 9-point Warrior lead. Lucas Vandeventer has it. He passes off to Coberlin. He tries to go before he really has the ball. He's able to corral it, though, and feeds it inside. Number 13, Noah Palmer, has it. He feeds it even further inside to Gabe Palmer. His shot's no good. Tuscola gets it. Hake gets it. And a little twisting and tying there, little legs tied up. And he almost runs over his teammate Christian Wood, but the Warriors now have the ball. Wood tries to pass, thinks about it, shoots it. No good from 3. And the ball's knocked away and goes right back to Dustin Hake. Tuscola's going to reset. He's going to drive the lane and gets it stripped away. Austin Hubbard has it and dishes it off to his teammate 34, Gabe Palmer, a 6-foot senior.
Dustin Hake's trying to do a little too much right at the moment, getting the ball stripped twice now in the last few possessions.
We're seeing both teams having a hard time corralling the basketball tonight. 3-point shot up and no good off the front iron. Hake has it now. He's going to pass it ahead. Leaves it nice. Gives a little lead to Wood, who puts up a fadeaway shot. And it goes through. 2 points, Christian Wood. And it's back to an 11-point Tuscola lead. 3:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Not textbook what you really want to see as far as going straight up when you shoot, but it worked.
Hake pushing it up for the fast break. Probably not a great pass down the baseline, but a good shot by Wood.
He did lead his man. There's Coberlin once again with a 3-pointer. 39-31 is a Tuscola lead. Hake tries to force it on the other end, steps around a defender, puts a shot up, and it's knocked out of bounds. We are going to get some substitutions here. Zach Bates and Eric Christ into the game for Tuscola. And it looked like it was that Skylar Orwick coming back in for Villa Grove. Tuscola ball, 3:22 remaining. They have a 39-31 lead here in the third quarter. Hake gets it, puts on a couple post moves, and the ball is knocked away and rejected. Tried to throw it ahead, though, did Villa Grove, and it just went right to Tuscola, making passes to nobody in particular. And we get another baseline drive. That time it's number 15, Eric Christ. He took what he saw from Jerome Shabru to work that baseline. It's back to a 10-point Tuscola lead. Villa Grove now passing it out along the 3-point line, feeding the post. Almost, I thought we could have gotten a foul against Zach Bates there for reaching around his man. He's guarding. He's going to get a rebound right there after the miss. Villa Grove shot. Warriors try to pass it ahead again, and Villa Grove's right there waiting. And Villa Grove tries a fast break. They're able to get it in, and it goes to Coberlin. He gets 2 more points.
Starting to get a little chippy out there. Some extracurricular activities after the basket's been made, going back down to the other end.
Matt Franks wants to call a timeout there. It's 41-33 is the Tuscola lead. You know, we mentioned kind of the physical nature of the games taken on so far, the chippiness we've seen here and there. You know, in the first half, both teams into the bonus fairly quickly, and several players getting into some foul issues. Right now, though, through 5.5 minutes here in the third quarter, there's just 1 foul, and it's on Tuscola.
I think the referees are letting them play a little bit more at the beginning of this half, but they might have to be careful. It's getting a little chippy. It may get a little out of control.
And especially with it being an 8-point game, you know, a lot of this game could really hinge at the free throw line tonight.
At close ball games, you got to execute, and that's what Villa Grove's coach is hammering down there in the huddle. Execute and rebound.
And that's what Coach Brian Russell for Villa Grove is. He's taken a couple early timeouts. He took a couple early timeouts in this game to really kind of get after his guys and let them know, hey, that's not what we're going to do. That's not how we're going to do this. You know, you're not going to give up offensive rebounds that let them score so easily. And this time, Matt Franks takes a timeout to let Tuscola know what's expected of them.
Tuscola may have come out a little lazy there at starting the second half. Not quite as aggressive, except for Shabru.
And he's the man who gets it down along that baseline. That's where Tuscola's lived here in the third quarter. And we're going to get a 3-second call. Tuscola looks like Shabru might have been in the lane a little too long. It's going to be Villa Grove basketball.
I thought they were going to call a reach on that one. He got slapped across the arm as he's coming down the lane.
I thought we did all that talk about fouls and how there weren't that many, and then they were going to call one right then. Instead, they called the 3-second violation. Shot up from Lucas Vandeventer. It's good. 3-pointer for Villa Grove. 41-36. The Tuscola lead is down to 5 with just over 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Tuscola going back to spreading things out here, trying to stretch out that defense. Shabru feeds the post up over all the defense for Hake. He gets it back out to Shabru, who gets it shot up from the free throw line, no good. Hake comes in, takes it away, puts a layup, left-handed layup in and good. Tuscola not giving up. Shabru and Hake really getting after things tonight. 43-36 is the Tuscola lead. And a little lazy pass defended there by Eric Christ, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Villa Grove basketball. Gilbert Nieto into the game for Villa Grove. He's going to inbound it right in front of his own bench. Passes off to Orwick. He drives, tries to take Hoke. Lucas Vandeventer has it. He puts a little fake up and tries to bank in a shot, no good. Rebounded by Noah Palmer. His shot up looked like it was going to fall down. Goes off the front of the rim though, but we do have a foul. He will be going to the free throw line. Foul on Tuscola.
A lot of offensive rebounds here in the last couple minutes to end the third quarter. Villa Grove's going to try and capitalize at the free throw line.
2 fouls on Shabru, 2 on Tuscola here in the second half. 43-36 is the lead, 1:29 remaining in the third.
And Villa Grove still kind of run their offense through kind of a standstill, maybe a couple ball screens here and there, but they're making their shots this time around, and Brandon Coberline is still the offensive spark that they need.
Noah Palmer, first free throw is good. Second free throw is good. It's back to a 5-point Tuscola lead. Now this is what we need to see from Villa Grove, a defensive stand, because they've gotten it close a few times, and then next trip down the floor, Tuscola's been able to score and bump that lead right back up. Christian Wood has it. He finds a lot of room, throws that floater up yet again. He's done that several times tonight. That time not as good, and Villa Grove gets the rebound. Tuscola spread it out once again, but couldn't cash in. Here comes Villa Grove now. Number 40, Skylar Orwick has it. He throws it back out top to Lucas Vandeventer. He dishes it off to Orwick. We're getting a little give and go here, give and take. Brandon Coberland puts up a shot, tries to draw the foul, gets a little bump, and it's no good. Tuscola has it now. Here comes Hake, guarded tightly by Orwick. A little give and go. Hake thinks about it, decides to dribble in, and we're going to foul call. Hake drove the lane, tried to find Shabru, but before he could get it off, we get a foul called against Villa Grove.
Not bad execution by Villa Grove, just happened to miss that shot there, and Tuscola pushing it up. Hake actually under control this time and made the right pass.
Warriors get it into Chris right on the block. Villa Grove knocks it away, and Villa Grove's going to come down the floor. That foul was on Skylar Orwick. That's his second. Villa Grove gets it to Coberline under the basket. He does a nice job of going up in the air and putting it in before he comes down. It's a 3-point Tuscola lead. Here comes Hake out of control. Shot up and good. Out of control, but it pays off. Dustin Hake gets a runner, gets it to go, and draws a foul.
Getting it down the floor before Tuscola's defense can set, right in the middle, or before Villa Grove's defense can set, excuse me.
Orwick picks up his second foul in just a matter of seconds. That's his third total, teams 2. So both teams with 2 fouls here in the second half. Dustin Hake is going to go to the free throw line for a chance at the 3-point play. Tuscola 45-40 is their lead. 28.9 left to go in the third. Shot up and good. It's a 6-point Tuscola lead. Nice play exactly when Matt Franks needed it from Dustin Hake. Blue Devils offense is going through Gabe Palmer right now. He dishes it back out to Coberland, who gives it to Vandeventer for a 3-pointer that's good. Villa Grove answering, coming back, and it's cut Tuscola's lead to 3 once again. 10 seconds left to go. Hake gets it, drives, knocked away. Villa Grove has it with a chance to possibly tie things up. But oh my goodness, the crowd was getting on him to point out the time to show that there's only 3 seconds left. And pass goes out of bounds, pass to nobody. Had a receiver supposed to be taking it and wasn't looking.
Costly turnover. I think the crowd distracted him there, and he just took his eyes off the ball.
Definitely weren't ready for that. 3 seconds left. Tuscola's going to get a heave from half court that goes up. It's offline, not really close. Josh Knight, though, was running the baseline, caught it out of midair, tried to put it back up, but hit underneath the basket. We've played 3 quarters here in Tuscola. We're getting ready to go to the 4th, and it's a good one right now. 3-point Tuscola lead, 46-43 over Villa Grove High School basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com.